Welcome back to the Den. No credentials needed. Where the takes are questionable, the opinions are loud, and nobody here is qualified. I'm Montana, and today I'm here with special guest PDG, the bald eagle himself, Garrett Peden, and of course Stavi is here, representing the Panthers as well. All right, well, today's episode, obviously we're going to be talking a little bit about the draft. So let's kind of get right into it. Before we do get there, a few little quick rumors. Oh gosh, don't get us started on the Eagles and AJ Brown getting traded out of there. But that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. Jimmy G possibly retiring. I'll say we'll see what happens with that. But real big news before the draft: the Dexter Lawrence trade.
Big trade.
That's a very big trade. So I mean,
big trade.
Cincinnati Bengals get rid of their first round pick. Giants pick up a second first round pick. Two picks in the top 10.
Two in the top 10.
That's pretty scary.
Good thing they don't know how to shoot.
There's definitely plenty of smoke and mirrors around this time of the year in the draft, and luckily I don't believe in the Giants at all, but I do believe in Harbaugh. Obviously there's going to be a lot of overhyped players this time of the year. Giants have two top 10 picks. Who's the player that we think is a little bit overhyped for them that they may reach for?
May I?
Oh, please, go right ahead.
So
go ahead, Steve, please.
I saw something today that said at 5 that the New York Giants were going to take Jordan Tyson.
Mm-hmm. I saw that too, Steve.
And
I saw that too.
I was eating my lunch, and I was just appalled. And somebody had brought it up that he has such injury history, and to put him on that turf at MetLife Field, why would you waste a top 5 pick on a guy who has a PCL, MCL, ACL injury all in 1 year, a broken collarbone the year after, and I think a strained hamstring majority of this year? So top 5 pick, we were talking, I thought maybe Jordan Tyson was going to be like 20. He's not the first receiver taken in this draft, that's for sure. But, yeah.
On some people's boards, you never know.
You talk overhyped at Jordan Tyson at 5, if it happens.
I mean, that's fair. A lot of teams talk themselves into some bad decisions this time of the year.
That's a reach.
Yeah.
That is definitely a reach. Pete, what's your thoughts?
I guess they're hoping that they can get Jeremiah Love at 5, right? But ain't no way he's sliding to 5, right? The running back, ain't no way.
Not if the teams are smart, but we know many teams aren't good at drafting.
Yeah, not really. Yeah, that's my only thing. I just think they're going to probably get. I don't know who they're going to get at 10, boys. I'm going to be honest. I don't know the prospects as well as I need to this year. All I know is that it feels like they want to replace Saquon Barkley at the. I mean, come on. Cam's Canaboo, yeah, he's a cool character, cool persona.
Longevity.
But, come on, he might not make it to preseason.
He's definitely not making it to a second contract.
But anyways, yeah, I guess they're just going to try and get Jeremiah Love if they can, and if not, well, what are you going to do?
That's fair. I think they have to definitely get offense and defense in that situation. Tyson at 5 sounds crazy. 2 picks definitely isn't enough. I'll give you that. Luckily, still not worried about them in the East at all. But I mean, they're making something. The Harbaugh is definitely a little scary. And who was my guy last year from Penn State? They got Abdul Carter.
Yeah, that guy. I do like Abdul Carter. Yeah.
They're definitely building something nice along that team, that line. So there's no telling what could happen over there.
Carolina still over there, Steve? Brian Burns?
Yeah, he's still there.
Is he hanging out? That guy was always a good player. Always a player.
Yeah, he finally got over 10 sacks. Only took 7 years.
He just had to get to a better team.
Yeah, I guess. Hey, where are they drafting at this year? 5 and 10. We got 19. We were in the playoffs. I don't think they've sniffed it in a while.
Carolina did get to the playoffs.
Touche.
Broke a 10-year drought or something like that, right?
Yeah,
was it really a 10-year drought?
10-year
drought. Remember last time we saw Carolina in the playoffs, boys? Remember what happened?
Well, we lost to New Orleans. We lost to New Orleans first. And then, the host the playoff game, it was 10 years for sure. But yeah, it was a great season.
It was a vibe too. I ain't gonna lie. I saw the pictures and videos in Charlotte. It was a vibe. I will say that. People were going crazy. People were going crazy. I saw boots on the ground. They were going crazy.
I want that.
Can I backtrack a second?
Please. Let's see.
We can talk about the Giants having 2 picks in the top 10. Why do the Bengals trade a first for 27, 28-year-old. I know he's proven,
Yeah.
but a first
Yeah.
in the top
Like,
10.
That's.
It's a Cincinnati move. And
I
it's
don't know
a
what
very
you're trying to do
Cincinnati
there.
move. Cincinnati's
Yeah.
got to be bottom 3.
They
Oh, yeah.
barely care. It's pretty
Yeah,
rough.
I agree with that 100%. Bottom 3, very well, maybe possibly bottom 1.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly,
the number one.
do they still have their players walking through the city to practice? You know what I mean? To the train, you know what I'm talking about? You seen that for the practice facility?
I know
ain't even
they had
connected to the
that
practice field.
On what was it, Hard Knocks? I remember they were doing that on Hard Knocks. If it's changed, I don't know.
I
But-
can't remember. I think they might have built a new practice facility in the last couple of years, but I know for a long time they were literally at crosswalks waiting for it to, you know, you can cross now. You know what I mean? Trying not to get hit by traffic. $1 billion athletes
That's crazy. That's
out
how,
there.
that's
Yeah.
how you take care of your employees.
$1 million athletes, $1 billion owners. So hey,
Get Joe Burrow into a
yeah.
real franchise.
Dude, that has to be what they're gonna do. There's no way like Joe Burrow's gonna.
Too much of a. It's going to end up being an Andrew Luck situation with Joe Burrow.
Possibly so. Unfortunately, possibly so.
He's going to get killed in Cincinnati, and like they're always going to be a really good offense, but like,
Possibly so. I
where's
can
the
see that happening.
investment? Where's the investment on your franchise? Like, going back, like drafting Jamar Chase in hindsight looks good, but I still think that year you draft Penei Sewell with that pick over Jamar Chase. But I'm not.
With
I'm
the
not running
quarterback
the
as good
Cincinnati
as that's fair. With the quarterback as good as freaking Joe Shiesty, yeah, you protect him. You don't have to give him all the weapons. He'll make the players around him better for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's tough. Weird spot to be in there in Cincinnati, but hey, personally, it helps us at picking number 12 for the Cowboys, so I'm cool
Hey.
with it.
Well, I forgot how high up the Cowboys were picking this year.
Hey, we got 2 picks, and that first one is relatively high, and we'll take it.
That's
Number
the
12
Cowboys'
and
original
20.
pick? Number 12?
Yeah, it's the official pick, number 12, and then number 20, which we snagged from the Green Bay Packers for that bum, Micah Parsons. Just kidding. I hope he's
Nah,
alright.
you
I
said
think
he's a bum.
he.
bum.
I think
I
he's
would
got
have gave
injured. I
up 2
hope
first
he's.
round picks for him
I mean,
happily.
I'm not upset about the. I'm happy with it right now. We'll definitely talk about that another time, another day.
Sure.
Let's let that guy get healthy first, and let's freaking hopefully turn this pick into something that's actually decent. Going kind of back to the draft, some teams actually know what they're doing. Some teams have no idea at all, obviously. Who do we see that's gonna... There's always one team that just makes a terrible pick. Who do we see making a terrible pick? We kind of mentioned the Giants and Tyson, but like they need a receiver. If they really like him, okay, I kind of see it. Who's the team or who's the player that we see will get super overpicked?
Steve, you want to go first?
I have not been big on David Bailey over Arvell Reese.
Ooh,
I
okay.
think that if the Jets, and it's not like a big gamble, like it's the same position.
Okay, fair.
It's just one guy does it a little bit better than the other guy.
And I think they definitely do it differently.
Yeah,
Definitely do it differently.
But then I could see Arizona just totally whiffing and not drafting Jeremiah Love.
You think they don't do it?
I think
There's a
they
chance they
don't
don't.
do it. There's
Yeah.
so many question marks on
The
Arizona.
last
It's
mocks I
like,
saw, they were still not drafting them. They were
yeah,
not
it's
picking
like
them.
it's like
He's
you
going
want
number 4
to.
to Tennessee.
That's what I think. I think he's in
He
Tennessee.
ain't going to 5.
He ain't going
Giants,
to
you
5.
ain't getting him.
If he goes to number 4 to Tennessee, that'd be so good for Tennessee and Cam Ward. If he goes to 5, I would be.
He ain't
I
going
mean, it
to
would
5.
be really
I
good
would-
for Jackson
yeah.
Dart, but
He ain't going to 5.
I still don't. I don't have faith at all in the Giants making the right call at 5. Maybe at 10, but at 5, no.
Maybe, yeah.
But yeah,
Now-
I think Arizona or the Jets making the wrong call on drafting, not drafting Arvell Reese and drafting David Bailey. I like the Cardinals though not drafting Jeremiah Love. I'd put my money on Jeremiah Love not being a Cardinal.
Ooh,
Arvell Reese is the name I've heard a lot of, Steve. People are really hyped up on him. So,
Yeah.
But like I said at the beginning, I don't know the prospects that well this draft, to be honest with you. So I trust y'all boys' opinion on it.
I like Arvell Reese for sure. I think I like David Bailey better. Like I said, I feel like they're both edge rushers technically, but I feel like they just things a little bit different. He's solid, kind of small, right? I don't know if he's going to hold up full time, kind of out there rushing the edge. Kind of like Michael Parsons, who breaks down near the end of the year, but that's just kind of where I see it. Freaking Bailey's a tank. I freaking like David Bailey a lot.
I don't know if it translates. He's a little small in the ass is what they call it. Light in the ass. Doesn't seem like he can play like the. I guess the worry is the same for both of them. Like Arvell Reese kind of reminds me of like I can go get you. Third down, I'm gonna go get you. As the way like you ask me to put one of them to stop the run to contain the edge, I'd take neither one of them. Like they're pass rushers.
That's why we sit strong, Cowboys, and we just take Ruben Bain at number 12 because everyone's gonna be not smart and let that guy fall.
It's T-Rex arms.
The T-Rex arms, and those T-Rex arms are going to freaking get to the pass rusher and freaking stop the run.
I don't trust the Jets. They can have the second pick. I think they still miss it. I don't know. Honestly, I feel bad for whoever gets picked, honestly.
Ty Simpson?
I honestly was thinking it. I would not be terribly surprised.
How pissed would Gino be, though? How pissed?
I finally came back home.
Yeah, how pissed would he be?
I
guess
play.
You got to. Wasn't that a big topic that they were saying Ty Simpson's a better overall prospect, honestly, than the Heisman guy, Mendoza?
Yeah, they think.
Or whatever's.
Well, Dan Orlovsky seems to believe that Ty Simpson is a better prospect.
I've seen Dan Orlovsky play football. I know that man knows what he's talking about.
Yeah, absolutely right. But yeah, I'd take Fernando Mendoza. He's a football player. He's a winner.
Winner.
Yeah.
Don't matter how it happens. Games get
It doesn't got to be pretty. It doesn't got to be good. But I guess if you win, you win. Touche.
Yeah, if you win 70% of your games, you're doing something right.
You can't debate that. That's fair. That's very, very fair in itself. All right. I would say last kind of thing before we kind of move forward here. I got to bring it up. You keep popping the jersey. Jalen Hurts, Philadelphia Eagles, A.J. Brown. Where does A.J. Brown play next year? Go.
New England Patriots. Right? That's what it's already done, isn't it? It's already done. The trade's already happened, I thought.
Wait, is it really?
Nah.
Oh, dude, because that was...
A.J. Brown has unfollowed the Eagles, appeared on social media. And you know what? Fuck them. Fuck you, A.J. Brown. I got your signed jersey over there. Fuck you, A.J. Brown. You're going to sit here and talk shit on social media after we win fucking games and you get 3 catches for nothing. Goddamn nothing. And you're still talking shit. And then what do? You get 10 catches at 120 yards and a touchdown and you lose the fucking game and you go quiet? And now you're quiet? Fuck you, A.J. Brown.
He snapped.
At the A.J. Brown.
Sorry about that, guys.
He's still quiet? He's probably still quiet.
Hey. Go wherever you want to. Go. The Eagles were collecting wide receivers in free agency like the Infinity Stones, it felt like, weren't they? They just started snagging up wide receivers wherever they could.
Dude, I mean, we got a wide receiver that
Oh, hey, y'all said that y'all ain't going to sign George Pickens, didn't you?
Yeah.
He's gonna play that tag.
Don't even care what happens. He can get 10 touchdowns in the first 3 games.
We ain't signed him.
No long-term deal here. He's playing that franchise tag.
Play on the tag, which is fair and fine. It's $28 million. You can't play and be happy for $28 million.
No.
But
get that man a guarantee contract.
Not today.
Get that man a guarantee contract.
If this was like second year George Pickens, who, maybe scores like 6 touchdowns, 800, 900 yards, sure. The potential's there. But that dude he carried your offense when C.D. Lamb was out.
Dak carried that offense when C.D. Lamb was out. But yeah, I mean, we've seen Dak do it with and without C.D., with and without George. But that's a top 5 quarterback in the league. What do you expect? So
Great stats.
Like A.J. Brown, right?
Hey, send him to Dallas. Go get some stats.
Hey, if A.J. Brown wants a quarterback that can throw the ball to him.
A.J. Brown for George Pickens, straight up.
I'd take that.
Straight up. Get that shiesty in Philly, son. That's what I need. Son. God, that's what I need.
He would probably fit the mentality kind of too well. Okay.
He would be a beast. And you know that. You know that, too. Honestly, that's the best receiver for Jalen. Because, hey, the ball might not be perfect. But he know GP down
You
there
gotta find a way to go get it.
snagging that thing, son. You know he is.
That's pretty fair.
That would be a huge trade.
Straight up. I don't know if I can go straight up, but I would. Yeah.
Well, it ain't never. Jerry can't deal with Philadelphia. He can't do it.
I mean, we've made some trades with you guys before.
Oh yeah, Jay Brown in a 6th-round pick.
AJ in a 3rd.
You're barking up a big tree there.
Yeah, I don't know about this guy.
GP's a better receiver than AJ.
Yeah, so you get a 6th-round pick.
Keep him
I'd
for
give
a
up
year.
a 5th. I'd give up a 5th. AJ Brown, a 5th-round pick for George Pickens.
Have a good year. Let's come back. Have a good year.
Were
You
you
heard
saying
that,
that when
AJ?
he-
You heard it here first.
I fired head coaches for way less than that.
Honestly, should have probably fired Nick.
I mean, yeah.
Probably should have fired Nick. Honestly,
I would've-
absolutely not. Probably should have
That's-
fired. But the man won a Super Bowl, so you got to keep him
Nick
around for his
Sirianni
the
should
man-
have been fired the
He's
year
on that Doug
after they
Peterson
went
route.
to the Super. Yeah, for
He's
sure.
on that Doug. He's on that Doug Peterson
sure.
route, son.
For sure.
He knows it.
He doesn't got much longer. He definitely hasn't done much longer.
What I am upset about is Vic Fangio sounded like he was about to be out the door, but they brought him back right after. Who's the guy that Dallas just stole away?
Let's go, baby. Christian
Just-
Parker.
That was who I was hoping would stick around and take over, but
Oh, he's sticking around somewhere. God. Oh,
He's sticking around the NFC East.
hey, he might come back. He might
he
come back.
might come back for the head coaching job. For real.
Somebody's got to.
Yeah, I'm excited about Christian Parker. I think that's going to be a really good move.
Big pickup.
For sure. All right, so kind of forgetting the whole draft for a second, for all the hype and everything that's kind of surrounding it. What's like the one thing that your teams kind of need right now that they can't really mess up here? Like obviously the draft is important. Is there something in the draft like they have to hit here, or is there any other moves that they kind of make this offseason? Where are you feeling on the Panthers here, Steve?
I think you can't miss out on a safety this year.
Okay.
I feel like we've been post-draft the last 2 years. We bring in like Marcus Williams came in, Justin Blackman came in, and like those guys would have been immediate upgrades over what we had, but we didn't bring those guys in. We let Nick Scott, he's bottom barrel safety in the league. He's good, but he's not dependable. You got him, but then you're starting Lathan Ransom. I think he was a 5th or 6th round rookie, like the final 4 or 5 games of the season. So I think you got to have stability at safety, and that's why I'm big on Thieneman, real big on him. But I think Carolina has to draft safety. Can't miss. There's defensive back is deep in this.
It really
draft
is.
class.
There's a lot of good DBs in this draft.
And I think
Safeties, you mean, or corners also?
DBs just in general. Like I
just in
think
general,
safeties
okay.
and corners are so deep.
Okay.
And I wouldn't be upset if, like I said, maybe a move up for a guy if he's there. Like I'm still big on Caleb Downs. I'd do anything to get Caleb Downs.
There's no way he's signed at 15.
If he falls at past 10, I think Carolina has to look to maybe trade up to get him. If they don't, then I'm hoping Dylan Thieneman at 19 for sure. That's my guy now. It's Thieneman.
He don't fall past the Vikings though, right?
I don't know.
I think so.
I don't know. What are Carolina's? If you're worried about Minnesota getting them at 18, trade up to 17. Give Xavier Legette and a first-round pick to get the 17th pick. And
That's Detroit. Detroit doing business with Carolina like that.
Might as well.
I
The
would hope
Jets are
so.
at the 16th pick. The Jets will love to screw up. they will love an opportunity to mess up.
Send them Xavier Legette in the 19th for the 16th pick. Get Dylan Thieneman and call it a good first round. I mean, that'd be huge for Carolina.
Yep.
Defense for sure. All right, what about the Eagles? What's the move the Eagles have to kind of get right here, Pete?
Talking draft specifically, or
Just kind of in general. I'll say you can.
well,
Obviously, the draft's tomorrow, so if it's draft focused, that's cool.
I'll blend the two together. I think Howie needs to do Howie things, and I think something's going to have to happen for a pass rusher. Need to have a bona fide pass rusher on the team. Nolan Smith Jr., like the guy, Georgia Bulldog. He fits the scheme. He ain't that bona fide pass rusher yet. We need Jalen Phillips was nice when he was with Philly for those few games. But we just need somebody setting the edge on that because the rest of the defense is stacked, ready to go. Just need some pressure on the QB. Let them DBs create turnovers. You know what I mean? Just need some pressure. The tackles are there. Rumor. I mean, I don't know off the top of my head. It looks like a lot of people are saying that he's trying to finagle something with the Vikings for that defensive end for the Vikings. Who am I thinking about Montana? You know what I'm talking about?
No, not Grenard.
Grenard?
Is it Grenard?
Yeah, Grenard, I think his name that's coming to mind. That's what I've been seeing in the rumor mill. You know what I mean?
There.
How true is that? I don't know. Miles Garrett. Right?
I mean, if you're willing to give up, ooh.
I see
I mean,
Max Crosby before I'd see anybody like that.
Ooh, Max in Philly.
So you guys can't.
It looks like Grenard, or however you say his name, is the likely target. But we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, definitely need pass rush, I would say. Offense, if they don't do anything crazy like that for a first-round pick, I got to hopefully go with a best available lineman. I mean, tackle or offensive lineman specifically. Need to have some depth with Lane Johnson going to retire inevitably. Landon Dickerson retirement, or what was the word I'm looking for? The retirement scare, I guess, where he was talking about maybe retirement.
Gotcha.
How old is he, Steve? 28, 29? He's young.
Yeah, he's
young.
young. He's young.
Pretty young.
He's actually
Body's-
26, 27.
Yeah, body's been beat up a little bit, but great lineman. But whenever he talks about possibly retiring, and we don't have no backup on the roster ready for him or Lane, really,
Yeah.
need to find those replacements ASAP. I hate to say it too, Jordan Mailata. He's been a beast for so long, but he ain't going to play forever. You know what I mean? Even if he's 26, 27, we got to get depth, son. Got to start in the trenches. Got to get depth.
I mean, Jalen is a great pocket quarterback, so he definitely needs time to sit back there. So I like the move there, Pete. I like the move. Depth at the offensive line for sure. If we kind of circle to the Cowboys, the one thing I just feel like we can't do is we just got to get a player. Like this is not the draft for us to like take a prospect.
You can say that again. You can say that again.
You know, like this is not the draft to take a Jalen Reagor. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta.
There's never been a draft. Ain't never been a draft. Jefferson was right there.
When Justin Jefferson is right there. This is not the draft to take a Jalen Reagor.
I agree with that.
I just need us to like make some good plays. Like I don't want us reaching for anything crazy, such as a linebacker in the early part. I really think that the move we need to make is like we have to get a linebacker kind of away from the draft. I don't necessarily see a linebacker in the draft that's like gonna be a game changer. There's gonna be some guys who come in there and be very solid placeholders and maybe in the future be really good for us, but I don't see a CJ Allen. I like him a lot, but even Hill, any of those guys, I don't see them coming in and being like the change of the defense.
Yeah.
So yeah, I really want to see us go out and
that.
get a linebacker. There's talks about Brooks from Miami. Maybe something exciting happens on draft night. So
I was very scared that Nakobe Dean might follow the coach to Dallas, and they would have scooped him up. I was a little bit
where did he
nervous.
end up going?
Vegas.
Raiders. Yep.
Vegas.
To Vegas.
Yes.
Vegas getting some pieces on defense too, ain't they?
They are.
Yeah.
They got two good linebackers, didn't they?
They got Quay Walker and Nakobe Dean. They got edge. They got corners. I mean, they loaded up on their defensive side of the ball. I would like to see them get like Stephon Diggs and then Mendoza just to get them like a more. Because I mean, like if you're gonna give a rookie a receiver,
Yeah.
why not a guy who just came off of with Drake May and has played
Having
with
really
Josh
solid.
Allen, and has played with C.J. Stroud. Like he's a good, maybe not the
He's a
best
good-
like locker room guy, but he's good for the development of Fernando Mendoza.
Yeah, he'll be a good
Yeah.
receiver for a
Yeah.
young quarterback, which that's kind of fair. As long as he's not going crazy demanding the ball every time, which I really feel like he's kind of past that point in his career.
What kind of wide receiver does that, anyways?
Right?
Not
What
one in
kind of wide
Carolina.
receiver? You guys got a very solid wide receiver number one there in Carolina.
Hey, Tet, baby. Rookie of
So-
the year.
Did he actually get rookie of the year?
Oh, yeah, you got to put some respect on that one.
Yeah, rookie of the
Yeah.
year.
Rookie of the year.
I give him some props for that.
Not just offensive rookie of the year, just overall rookie of the year. Right?
Yeah, he was he was offensive rookie of the year.
I'll say who got rookie? I can't even remember now.
Damn, I don't know who got it on the defensive side, but probably more deserving of that than the offense. Don't need 1,400 yards and 14 touchdowns, Puka Nakua, to be, Rookie of the Year this year. You just need to catch the ball when it was thrown to you and score. And that we have a problem doing that with the first round draft picks in Carolina. Like, you got to think, I wasn't happy about that pick. I wanted Jalen Walker. When we drafted Tedderoa McMillan, I was livid. I will eat the crow. I was livid. I was like, what the fuck are we doing?
I was too.
Xavier Legette, like him, think he's funny, can't run a fucking route to save his life. He was like, oh no, I don't watch film. But of course he watched film.
These young boys don't know nothing watching film.
They proved me wrong. Shit. They could do it again if they want to go get, KC Concepcion.
I do like that little cat.
I like KC like that.
He's NC State. I mean, I know he was at Texas A&M, but
I watched him at NC State.
He was so freaking explosive.
I saw him in person a few times up there at Carter Finley.
Oh, word?
He's a playmaker. He's
legit, man.
He's a playmaker.
Dope,
people look at him and say he's undersized or something, but he's a playmaker.
Not a bad little receiver there. I'll say both of you guys, Panthers could be in contention for a receiver. May scoop KC Concepcion. Concepcion. I'll say definitely could use a little bit of depth behind Tedderoa McMillan. Don't know how much confidence they have in Legette or even Coker, but kind of at this.
I'm a cokehead for life.
Coke ain't cheap. They had to sign that man, didn't they?
It ain't cheap. It is not cheap. So I've been told.
So I've been told.
So I've been told. Allegedly. All right. So clearly, some teams are going to try to do a little too much and get real cute, but the best teams just draft good players. Kind of going back to the Panthers taking Tedderoa McMillan. Some teams draft guys who've been replaced everywhere they've been, but that's all good. That happens to the best of us, and sometimes they still get lucky and win a Super Bowl. Big take for the Panthers. Steve, what's your big take for the Panthers kind of leaving the draft, or at least leaving round one of the draft?
Solidify the defensive side of the ball. Their front seven is going to be extremely good this year. J.C. Horn and Mike Jack, one of the better DB tandems in the NFL. Trayvon Merrick was so good for us, but if you can walk away with Thieneman, Downs, I never can remember the dude's name from Toledo. McNeil Warren. Big. I could see the Saints getting Sadiq and just.
God, he's going that high.
I could see it.
Is that guy?
Yeah.
The Saints are one of them teams. Like, let's not
Kellen Moore could do some damage with Kenyon Sadiq.
I think so. I think he could go as high as the Saints, but if he's there at 19, if Thieneman's not there, give me Sadiq.
Pete, hot take, kind of leaving the draft.
What you want from me here, Montana? I can't do nothing draft related.
No, you can do what you can definitely be draft related for sure.
I mean, I don't know what's going to be a hot take. I mean, it's kind of echoing the same thing, but Eagles just got to shore up the offensive line depth. I think is most important, and get a pass rusher.
That's great. That's
get as much as you can for AJ Brown. I guess he's going out of town.
So all right, I'll ask you this. So you keep kind of going back to offensive line depth, which honestly is a fantastic answer as a Cowboys fan. I respect offensive line depth. Do you feel like your team is pretty good outside of your offensive line? Like, in an honest question, you feel like every position on your team is pretty good except for your offensive line?
Yes.
I mean, you guys just lost some guys on your defensive line. Your quarterback is Jalen Hurts.
Who got some on the defensive line?
On the wide receiver room there. Didn't you just lose one of the guys to the Panthers, I believe?
Jalen Fields. Yeah. But he was a free agent we snagged up or traded for halfway through the year last year. You know what I mean? I mean, he was good. But
honestly, very solid player for you guys. Very solid.
That's what I was saying earlier. We got to find a good pass rusher. But even if we don't, defense still solid. It needs to step up a little bit on the rush game, but defense still stout.
But you got
don't play with me, Steve. Steve knows ball.
All we had to do was run cover zero because he can't read defenses. Go watch every game he's played against Todd Bowles, and Todd Bowles cooks his ass every time.
He's a former Philly DC. He knew the ins and outs was going to happen.
And I just, I think,
I agree with you on that, Steve.
Yeah,
As much
I
as
think
I'm wearing this jersey right now, I got the rookie card. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of Jalen Hurts.
2026,
he's going
the
to have
year
to.
Jalen Hurts gets fully exposed.
yes,
He's,
I think so.
yeah, he's going to have to prove himself. Uh, Not just, I mean, yeah, he has that clutch factor and that win factor. We know that when he's in the playoff, he's performing. But at the same point, when you got so much tools around you,
Exactly.
you gotta, you know what I mean?
Dude, your luck can only go so far.
Thinking I might live my entire life. Both of y'all, I thought I might live my entire life not watching the Eagles win a Super Bowl, and thankfully I've seen them win twice. Been to three.
Yeah, there you go.
Been to the fourth one when I was a little kid. Don't forget that one.
Montana, you got to see your team actually win, though, right?
I gotta say we were present. Thank goodness.
Burning hell. How about that?
He was alive. He was alive.
I was alive.
How conscious was he?
Hey, conscious enough. Conscious
guys.
enough.
I've got
But
to
the
see
point
my
is,
team
yeah.
lose to Tom Brady and Peyton Manning. So hey,
If you're gonna lose the two,
Jalen doesn't have to step it up for sure. The excuses can't keep going on. I mean, of course, if we go, whatever the record is, win 14, 13 games and stuff, and he's still somewhat stats. At the end of the day, you can't get upset when you're winning. You know what I mean? As long as he's consistently winning, until he lets you down in the game. The stats may not look good, but until he lets you really down. But yeah, he's going to have to step up.
So whenever y'all are the third best team in the NFC East, and he's the fourth best quarterback next year, what do you guys do then?
You're talking about this upcoming year, not this past
this
year.
upcoming year. Oh, he was probably the fourth best quarterback in the NFC East this year.
I thought you said the team,
past
though.
year too.
Team or quarterback? What are we looking at? Stat, individual or team?
Quarterback, he's easily number 4. Next year,
might be number 5.
Yeah, next year he's probably still number 4. I'll take Dak, obviously. I'll take Dart, and whoever they're. Oh yeah, I'm definitely taking JD5. Yeah, so Hurts is definitely the 4th best quarterback in that division. Eagles probably the 3rd best team in that division next year, primarily because of Jalen Hurts. I'm a homer, but the Cowboys are probably take it home number 1. There's no way the Eagles can win 3 years in a row. And yeah,
I do got to ask.
Commanders. I feel bad calling them that.
Dallas is drafting 12th tomorrow night, right?
12th and 20.
12th is their pick, though. That's what they earned last year, right? What have they done differently in the past 3 months or whatever to be considered first place preseason projection, like you're saying, before the draft even? Before the draft even.
Part of it is what we have done. I like the pieces we made. We brought in a good safety. We made a few smart pieces. We brought in Christian Parker, which I think is actually the biggest thing we could have done, because we just got to make sure that we're not giving up 31 points. That's really all we got to do. Not give up 31 points.
Christian Parker fixed that.
I think Christian Parker is going to be a great job in fixing that.
He's going to play safety, linebacker, and D-line?
That's all we do, have to get a linebacker. Touche. We got 2 picks in the first round. We're going to address part of that. I don't know who it's going to be. I would love to get Caleb Downs. That's going to be amazing. I would love to get a Reuben Bain. Freaking give me Akeem Messidor at 20. But we're going to address that part. Our defense is, if we're going to give up 28 points. Offense doesn't have to change. Dak's going to look good as ever. We're going to score 30 points, give up 28, and we're going to be fine.
And that's your formula for winning games going into the playoffs. 28 points a game on defense.
Primarily, I'm going to stick with it for now. I'll stick with what I got for now. You know?
Not to keep arguing with you on 10, but that was exactly going to be my reason for Philly winning the division again, and probably going to NFC Championship game next year at least.
Because of their defense?
No.
Defense keeping teams under 20 points. Defense keeping teams under 20 points.
But
AJ Brown's out of town. We're running the ball, son. We're running the ball. We're not bad. We're running the ball. Tank Bisbee, Saquon Barkley. Defense keeping teams under 20 points.
I mean, that defense is not good teams. Yeah, that defense is not keeping good teams. For the simple fact is that you're going to give the other offense the ball too much. That they're going to have the ball too many times to stay under 20 points.
That's why you got to run the ball. You got to control the ball.
Circles back to your offensive line theory. Get some good offensive line in there.
That is going to be the key.
All right.
My biggest fear is that someone goes down on the offensive line, 1 or 2 guys go down, it goes into shambles. The run game disappears. The pass game is obviously not there anyways. It's probably not going to be there after that. We can't put too much shoulder on the defense. Can't make them do too much. Steve, go ahead.
I think Philly. I think Philly's looking at a rough season, Garrett. I think maybe 9 wins is your ceiling. Like, I don't think you win more than 9. I'm going to stick. I don't see anything that Jalen Hurts does that makes me believe he's the guy next year. I like Tanner McKee more than I like Jalen Hurts.
All I'm saying is don't let Tanner get some stars under his belt. Don't let that man get hot. That man is a pure passer. Don't let that man get hot.
I'll touch on one right here, Garrett. How would you have felt if Carson Wentz would have had A.J. Brown, Saquon Barkley, Devontae Smith?
And that same defense that Philly had?
Same defense.
Oh, yeah, it would have been a wrap. It would have been
Nick
money.
Foles, right? Same thing.
Oh, same thing.
Okay.
Same thing.
Michael Vick.
Bryce Young, same thing.
You throw anybody in there. Now take that one guy, A.J. Brown, out. Those same names, who's going to flourish? Jalen Hurts ain't. Bryce Young ain't going to flourish. Like certain guys make receivers look good. Jalen Hurts makes Jalen Hurts look good. If he can throw a moon ball and it's a 50-50 shot, well, now that guy who was going down there to run and catch him ain't going to be there. The speculation, of course. He might be. He might not be.
Devonta's still there.
Yeah,
he's made big plays.
But
he's made big plays.
You got to have a route runner on your team, and that's your route. That's the Heisman Trophy winner.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think Philly, top 5 defense, top 10 defense, 8-9 wins. That's the ceiling. I could see them, like I said, having a high draft pick next year, and I see Jalen Hurts being traded. I think Joe Burrow to Philly next year happens.
I think
if Howie can sneak that. I've been trying to get my boys on top of that too, saying like, hey, get Joey B out of Cincinnati.
Yeah.
If Howie can pull some Howie magic, we know Cincinnati hates their team. The owners don't care. Like, we know that. Like, honestly, send Jalen to Cincinnati. Appreciate you, Jalen, for the Super Bowl. Appreciate you. But if we can trade Jalen out for Joey B, throw in a first-round pick, I don't care. Throw in 2 first-round picks. Get Joey B.
Joe Burrow out of Cincinnati and to Philly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the thing is like Joe Shiesty in Philly, that's not a guy that you're going to say, hey, we need to get rid of him, because that motherfucker goes out there and plays his ass off.
And I think we can agree on this too. And I agree with you on the Jalen Hurts thing. He's definitely not making receivers look better than what they are by no means. You know what I mean? He gets separation.
I agree with that.
Get the man some, put 15, 20-yard catches, 10-yard catches. He can rack up 10, 12 catches a game when the ball's put on the money.
Yeah, I concur.
But I love the run game. We got to get back to the run game somehow. Got to. That's
the only way you guys are going to be good again, I'll say. That's kind of what got Jalen Hurts his freaking money. All right, between our teams here, honest opinions, no bias, do your best. You guys both were freaking division winners. We were some bums.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Who do we feel is in the best spot going into this draft?
Out of the 3 teams?
Out of the 3 teams.
I mean, the line is the oldest thing, and they average out about like 27, 28 years old. So I think Carolina comes out of it. Now, if you were asking me, I think Dallas is probably, though, like, draft right. You come out of this draft with a Caleb Downs, a Sony Styles. You come out with that linebacker. Montana, we've said it, like, the Cowboys improved a lot on defense by getting Rashawn Gary, Quinnen Williams, Kenny Clark. Can't say the dude from Boston College, but
Donovan as a Rocket,
yeah. Like,
I gotta say,
with that offense, I think Dallas could come out on top. And I'm not trying to be. I like Philly, but Ty Simpson is still there for the Eagles in the second round. Why not go get him? Put a little fire into Jalen Hurts.
They did have Alshon Jeffrey then, right?
Yeah.
Hey, RP, man's buying bars. Man's buying bars.
I think they had Alshonimus.
Yeah, I think they had Alshon. I think they had Brent Selleck too. Underrated tight end at the time. But yeah, I know what you mean. They didn't have the people they have now for sure, by no means.
But I think Carolina comes out as far as best for the long term.
Yeah, what do you mean by best, Montana? You talking about just best to win the division, best to make the playoff, win a playoff game? You talking about?
I mean, just like just in general, like
I
best
definitely
kind of team entering the draft. Like who's in a good spot entering the draft?
I definitely think Panthers are in probably the best setup to make the playoffs. I think the Bucks are a tough team for sure. Always going to be kind of a tough team. Mike Evans not at the Bucks anymore, but I thought Bucks are always still a decent team. Saints and Falcons, you never know. Falcons some weeks look like they were on fire, and some weeks, you know what I mean, look like they should have been fired. You know what I'm saying? It was back and forth. Panthers really, I mean, I'm an Eagles fan, y'all know that, but I'm here in Carolina. I like to see Carolina win if I can. They pulled up some good games there at the end of the season last year. Really came together. It was pretty cool to see them get back to the playoffs. And that playoff venue was hyped. I mean, that was some hype stuff at the BOA. That being said, yeah, I think Carolina might be in the best position to win their division, make the playoffs. I know you're going to say this and that about Dallas, but there's something about Dallas. It's like it's an intangible. You know what I mean? There's something intangible about Dallas. Things just never go as well as it should. You know what I mean? I don't know what it is, but there's just something intangible. You can't see it in the stat book. You can't really see it on some of the win-loss records sometimes. Something's going on there where it don't work out. You know what I mean? I don't know what it is yet. Something's intangible there.
I can't debate it, but only so much. Like as much as I want to, you know, it is Dallas, and there's always something funky and a little weird going on. But a lot of this offseason has been much different than it has been before. I'm sure a lot of people are saying that. And I don't know, maybe some things are starting to straighten their way out. It's been weird for too long, so it's got to correct itself eventually.
I think we all three know how it gets corrected. And you know what? Steve knows it.
We got a few more years, Pete.
But there's just something intangible, like I said, is going to let them down. And I don't know if y'all text each other for this, but fuck both of y'all. Philly's going to win the division, son. Philly's going to win the division. Philly's going to the NFC Championship game. And they might just go to the Super Bowl.
Hey, look.
There's
a team that's traveling up to the Link this year, and they're going to beat the dog shit out of the Philadelphia Eagles.
Ooh, Carolina?
And they're right
going
here,
up there,
baby. It's right here.
It's
right here.
I'm ready for that game. I'm
so stoked for that game.
I'm excited.
Because, like, how do you measure your stick? Play the Philadelphia, like no matter what, like I don't care that the Seahawks just won the Super Bowl. You measure your stick against the Philadelphia Eagles, and right now it's the Eagles
in the Link
and the Rams. I don't care what the Seahawks did last year. Lightning in a bottle won't happen again. You measure your stick with those two teams.
Seahawks are going to be hurting, I feel like, without K. Walken. I like Charbonnet. Has he played full all three downs without getting hurt? You know what I mean?
I've never seen him play a full season.
Well, yeah, even as a backup, I know they split carries, but as you know what I mean, 50% carry share on the backup, still not be able to finish the season most seasons. You know what I mean? I just don't know about that. JSN is legit. See how good Sam Darnold stays for another season too. But yeah, Rams are always gonna be scary. Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be a good game, Steve. I ain't gonna trash Carolina. I like Carolina. I think they still got more to prove, of course. But like you said, they got youth.
Fuck them birds, bro. We're coming up to the Link and kicking ass.
Youth is always exciting because you don't know the true ceiling yet on the youth. You know what I mean? You don't know how big that ceiling could be. But yeah, well, I'll agree. To answer your question, Montana, long story short, I'll say Carolina probably in the best shape, winning or getting to the playoffs this year.
Honestly, I always want to like the Panthers, so you know I've got some decent faith in them. I said for a while Bryce Young is going to eventually become the player he's supposed to be, and he's honestly starting to look like it. You give him a few more pieces, freaking give him Kenyon Deacon. Yeah, he might freaking actually be a dog.
We can't see Bryce go to another team and be the next, Baker, the next Sam Darnold, the next, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Going to another team, just make
I feel like he's Carolina's QB. I'll be honest.
Keep him, let him pan out, see what goes on with it.
Yeah. So.
What you think, Steve? Think he gets another contract?
I think I'll probably start watching like water polo if that happens and he goes to another team and is successful. I'll finally have a reason to say, well, 30 years I love the Carolina Panthers, but I hate them all now. Yeah, I think he's the guy, man. And I was quick to say, fuck that guy, get him out of here, short little ass, can't see. But no, I think that's the growing pains of when you've had 20 quarterbacks in fucking 5 years,
That's fair.
you kind of get impatient. But
Yeah, gave
I
him
like
a little
Bryce,
time.
man. I think he's the right guy. I think we got the right team. I think Canales is the right guy too, man.
Really?
I think this is the best. The only other coach I'd want is Mike Tomlin.
Ooh.
It's the only other coach I'd want.
Not
I
to
can
sidetrack
dig
you,
that.
Montana, but I gotta ask Steve this question. I asked this question to all my Panthers fans here that I talked to in fantasy football and whatnot. But didn't Carolina kind of have to see that they didn't have to draft Bryce Young, Steve? That was the guy, I feel like, and they snagged Bryce a year early.
No.
It was good. Everything played out the way it should have. Okay, good.
He played at that school in Chapel Hill, and like
He did play in Chapel Hill.
get the hell out of here. Like, I'm sorry, dude. I'll take, and I don't, not big on him, but I'll take Caleb Williams. I would have waited for Caleb Williams over Bryce Young.
Yeah.
It's kind of
Over
like
Bryce-
the
over
Andrew
Big Man?
Luck, Cam Newton thing. We were supposed to get Andrew Luck, but he stayed in college, so we got Cam Newton, which turned out great.
Yeah, it turned out good.
Andrew Luck a lot more as a prospect than I did Cam Newton.
I can feel that, yeah. I just felt like it was
But-
just too perfect. Just everything was right there, Drake, Charlotte, right there for the taking.
Yeah, except for he played at the University of Chapel Hill.
I mean, yeah.
Mind you, he never beat NC State. So
Not many people can say they have.
that's right, Garrett. That's
Not many
right.
people can say they have. I can't say I have. I mean,
Not
not many
me,
people
I
can say
mean-
they have.
Me neither, but
But yeah, still okay. I like that answer, Steve. I like that. I like the confidence with that too.
yeah.
All right, so he doesn't go to Carolina. They come out the same year. You're still taking Bryce Young over Drake May?
Based off of their college tape, yeah, I'm taking Bryce Young over Drake May. It ain't got nothing to do with the University of Chapel Hill.
Fair call there.
5 games, we won 2. We would have had the first pick, but we gave it away to Chicago. Like, yeah, we were in a great spot. We're in a great spot with Bryce Young, and I hope the next 10 years, man, I can know every time that the quarterback takes the field that is the quarterback
Feel
I'll be seeing
confident.
for 10 years.
That's fair. Once again, I like Bryce Young a lot. And I do feel like he's like the right move for you guys. Canales, I'm not sold on, but I do feel like Bryce Young is the guy. I'm gonna give you 3 guys to pick from on the clock. You've got 10 seconds to choose. We already kind of went through 2 of these guys earlier, but I'm gonna throw in a wild card. You've got Kenya Sadiq. You've got Dylan Thieneman. Or you've got Caleb Downs.
Caleb Downs.
Hands down?
Hands.
There's some people saying they like Thieneman over Downs.
I don't care what people say. You asked for my opinion, and I want Caleb Downs. I'd trade up to get Caleb Downs. I would give up a first. Maybe it's because I'm riding the Caleb Downs train hard, and I know we need to say I'd give up 2 first-round picks to get my guy.
Ooh.
Caleb Downs is my guy in the draft. Like, conviction. Ricky Williams, that bitch, 7 picks. Give me Caleb Downs. That's my guy, man.
Is he going? He won't be there at the pick though, right?
He'll be
You
a
said
Cowboy.
Carolina would have to trade up.
Yes.
He will be a Cowboy tomorrow
Yes.
night. He will be a Cowboy. With pick
Number
12, he
12,
will be a
baby.
Dallas Cowboy.
Number 12, baby. Let's go. All right, Pete. I'm gonna give you one more kind of tricky scenario.
Yeah. Give me something I know about.
All right. So, here's the thought. You can either take the best rated offensive lineman,
Okay.
or you trade that pick,
The 23rd pick.
the 23rd pick, and AJ Brown,
Yeah, I'm liking this.
and
Joey
AJ
V.
Brown,
Joey V.
not for Joey B. for the edge rusher you're looking for. You get yourself a proven edge rusher like Max Crosby. Do you
Myles
take
Garrett?
that? No, not Myles Garrett.
Give up the
It's
farm
Myles
for Garrett.
If it's Myles Garrett, Defensive Player of the Year, probably so. Yeah, we take that. If it's Max Crosby, maybe. I don't know. I like Max. I think he's a beast. I just don't know about all this. But what's up with that physical that happened in Baltimore? How good is that knee? What's going on there? What's the smoke and mirror on that? Is there a little something going on that knee?
That's Baltimore
Oh.
being shiesty.
That is Baltimore being shiesty.
They did cook something up.
They-
They knew what they were doing. Now, to be
Golly.
honest with you, the best offensive lineman in the draft, obviously, I'm assuming is not going to be there at the 23rd pick.
Okay.
So I'm assuming if you're saying that if I want the Eagles to take that, they're also giving up something to move up. You know what I mean? Don't always feel good to move up. Sometimes
That's right.
you don't know exactly. So yeah, I say if they can trade AJ Brown, but who's the pass rusher though that's going to be equivalent for AJ Brown and a first round pick?
That's
You
a
know what I
I'm saying
mean?
Max Crosby.
Is it got to be Max?
I mean, I feel like that's about as even as you're gonna get.
Not no TJ Watt.
You're not getting TJ for that. No, probably not.
All right, so we're not in the TJ Miles Garrett ballpark. It's got to be Max.
It's probably Max. You're pushing it for TJ.
I mean, honestly, probably yeah. To be honest, if we're being dead honest with everybody, yeah, might as well. Max is a better player than whoever's at the first, 23rd pick. We know that he's gonna be a better player.
Sure.
Eagles are in that window too, where we need to win. AJ's gonna hurt. I mean, people are gonna say this and that or whatever, but he created some opportunities for people without even catching the ball. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna miss AJ Brown if he gets traded. He might come back. Y'all just wait. He might come back. He might not go nowhere.
Playing this thing out.
Yeah, he might come back, but not for real. Trade AJ, trade a pick, get Max. I guess probably, out of those two scenarios, yeah, just get that. That'd be good.
So fair enough. Giving up AJ and the 23rd for Max Crosby. Honestly, I'd be upset because that sounds like a freaking that'd be a
That's a
dirty
haul.
move for you guys.
That's
like
a haul.
truthfully, like that works out pretty good for both sides. I mean, Raiders get AJ Brown for the Mendoza and another pick.
And Brown would be so happy.
Brown would be. I mean, he's gonna get freaking force fed. Jeez.
Has to. Yep.
Yeah. Tell Howie to call me. Yeah,
Won't
that's
ever
not
see the
bad.
playoffs again in his life. Hey, what is the over/under, or what's the odds on Howie making a trade in the first round? You know he's got something cooked up. You know,
I don't know,
something's
but
getting cooked.
I'd take that
Yeah.
Howie makes a trade.
I was
Yeah,
definitely
sure.
taking the over.
Something's happening.
Yeah.
Something's
Definitely taking
happening.
the over for sure.
I
There's
think
no
Max
reason.
Crosby's going to be an Eagle.
You think so?
I think so.
I would like that, of course.
You know, it would be absolutely nuts. It won't happen, but like, what's going on with Nick Bosa?
He's floating around, ain't he?
Nick Bosa's just,
Okay,
I don't know, man. That's an edge. And he ain't even an edge rusher. He's a defensive end. But that's
I didn't think he no, I'm thinking Joey. My fault.
Yeah, Joey's a free agent, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Joey's a free agent.
Yeah, he's hanging out. He played for the Bills last season, right? But yeah, is 49ers even thinking about? I wouldn't even think they would be considering it, right?
they've got
I would love
to
it.
do something because they just signed Trent to an extension for 2 more years. But like McCaffrey, Purdy, Kittle, Williams, they have a lot. Warner, they got a lot of money. They got to like consolidate the damn pay. I mean, Jawan Jennings just left and they couldn't pay him. Debo Samuel left, they couldn't pay him. Brandon Ayuk, well, I mean, he's just, I don't know what's going on with him. But like,
Where did Mike Evans land at?
he's a 49er, but
He's a 49er.
you're getting a 32? Is he 32, I think? 32-year-old Mike Evans
Some
coming
beast.
off of, what was it, his
Mhm.
knee? Was it
Yeah.
his knee injury? Yeah. I just don't think that's the right direction for the 49ers. Like, I
Old
think,
Mike Evans.
yeah, I think, if Mike Evans would have went to an AFC, if Mike Evans would have been a Patriot, I would be like, oh, yeah, that's a pretty good pickup. But for the 49ers, no, they're already old. It's that thing, that window. We're talking windows. The Lions window is closing. The 49ers window is closing.
They actually are older than I thought. Like even like Fred Warner, for instance, I thought was like I thought he was much younger than he's like
I think he's in
mid
his
30s or
30s,
something.
yeah.
They're a much older team than I thought. Even Greenlaw, they brought him back. Yeah,
He can't stay healthy.
you can't say healthy. That's kind of sad. So yeah, definitely a little bit of an older team. I would love. I think we tried to talk for Nick Bosa. I would love to get Nick Bosa. That would be amazing.
Yeah, he's a guy
but
that
yeah.
I'm comfortable trading 3 first-round picks for. Comfortable.
Ooh.
Comfortable.
I'll probably give it 2 happily for sure.
Damn sure give up 3.
Very steep, but because he's a health guy. Yeah, guys, I want to say that's a solid chitter chatter there on the draft there, my guys. I can't believe we're literally 24 freaking hours away.
We're ready. We're ready.
Exciting.
So
Exciting.
freaking ready, man.
We're ready, son.
Hopefully, I hope the Eagles make some mistake. I do feel like Howie's going to make some
bet you
ridiculous move. He's going to
I
move
bet
up.
you do. 6 years in a row of his heart, he's bound to, you know what I mean? 6 first-round picks in a
He's
row,
going to
son.
slip up eventually. He's
Oh,
gonna,
he
gosh,
ain't
I gotta
missed
slip
in
up
6
eventually.
years, Montana. You think he's going to miss now? Come on now.
I mean, he's got about, 30 years of experience. Let's be honest. He's definitely messed up. Don't make me go back to Jalen Rager.
Well, that was 7 years ago. That was 7 years ago.
Exactly.
Since the Rager fiasco, he's learned his lesson, son. I got it pulled up here. Just remember, Devonta Smith, Jordan Davis, Nolan Smith, Jalen Carter, Quinyon Mitchell, and Jihad Campbell. That you obviously don't know who he is for some
Never
reason.
heard of
Montana.
Jihad Campbell. Never
13th rated
freaking
Pro Football Focus linebacker. I got that one up too.
13th
13th out of 88 qualified
on his
linebackers.
own team. Never heard of the guy.
On his own team. You son of. I'll tell you. You just wait. You just wait. You just wait.
Draft night's tomorrow,
Yeah,
boys.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Draft nights tomorrow. Boys, this was a freaking fantastic time. We'll have to get together and do a post-draft version of this for sure. But that's pretty much all I've got. My dog's over there barking. I'm sorry if you guys hear that madness going on. But that's episode 2 of The Den. No credentials needed. Birds and the boys. We'll see who's right soon enough. Drafts tomorrow. No credentials, just takes. And we'll catch you next time.